Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge. All right, we have the game between the Montreal Canadiens and the Florida Panthers here tonight. I'm going to be doing play-by-play, and I'm going to be doing some color commentary, talking to you guys in the chat, and I can't show you the game. So those are the parameters, and I'm sure somebody's going to ask me to show the game anyway. So we got Habs on a 2-game losing streak. Panthers on a 3-game losing streak. Who breaks that streak tonight? Montreal holding the Panthers the first-round draft pick, and unprotected first-round draft pick, and it's looking really good for that. So it's going to be an interesting game. I don't know. I think Montreal's going to lose tonight. I just have this feeling that Montreal's on another one of their 8-game losing streaks. I don't know why I think that, but that's how I am. Anyway, let's see who's here. I don't think anybody's here. Go Habs, go, says Guru, Habs Guru. Welcome in, buddy. We got about still about 10 minutes or so until the puck drop. So let's talk about stuff. Brendan Gallagher back in the lineup tonight. Evgeny Dadonov also back in the lineup. Anthony Richard and Mike Pizzetta are both out. I have this question out there. Where is Chris Weidman? Chris Weidman not listed as a healthy scratch, not listed as an injured player. Don't know where Chris Weidman is. If anybody knows, let us know here in the chat. This is the second game of back-to-back games for Montreal. So that's probably going to go against them, you got to think, here. Also, just looking at the player they're showing for Florida. Barkov is back in the lineup. A couple of missing guys on injury are back. That can only help them, you got to figure. So, I don't know what to expect here except probably a close game overall. And we'll see. We'll see who comes out ahead here. So, like I said, talk to me in the chat while you're here. We've got about 10 minutes to go till puck drop. And, whatever you guys want to talk about, I'm here for that. Yeah. I do run a guess the score contest. It doesn't count if you guess here in this Hangout. But who do you guys think is going to win tonight? I already know Guru is picking Montreal. I don't know who else is here. Not a lot of people here. And I didn't think there would be a lot of people here tonight. The World Junior Championship game is going on in Canada and Austria. So I know a lot of people are interested in that, especially with Montreal kind of playing shitty the way they are. So it's not a surprise. And we'll just have to have fun while we're doing this game tonight. They're showing some highlights of last night's game. There wasn't much there for us, really. There wasn't much. I didn't think Montreal's offense was very high-powered as far as getting good scoring chances. There wasn't much there, and so we're gonna have 5 rookies again on defense tonight, and we're gonna have only 1 up front, so that'll be 6. We're down 1 rookie tonight with Anthony Richard sitting. So they're showing the lineup there now. Any changes to what I had there? So they're showing what? Oh, that's a different lineup than I had. That's interesting. It looks like Hoffman, Dadonov, and Drouin are going to be the 4th line. And that's all I could make out. They took it away. I didn't see it long enough. Not surprising. It seems like often lately the lineup that the Habs put out at 2 o'clock in the afternoon is not accurate. So we'll see what they are when they get on the ice. I think the defense pairings that I had were accurate. I think first lines probably I didn't see though. So I don't know where the changes are. But it looks like Evans got moved up to the 3rd line center. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. They're showing the ice time there for the 5 defensemen last night. You don't have much choice, right? As far as there's a couple of rookies going to get a lot of ice time right now because pretty much the whole defensive core is rookies except for Joel Edmondson. So it's a very challenging time for Montreal right now, um, but also great for development, right? This is a great year to develop these kids, and that's what we're seeing. We're going to watch them develop, and it's going to be interesting, right? Night in, night out, you don't really know what you're going to get exactly and how they're going to screw up or whatever. So anyway, so talk to me, somebody, please talk to me. We're roughly about 7 minutes, 8 minutes away from puck drop. If anybody is keeping up on the World Junior Championship game, if there's any score, let me know. I'd appreciate being updated on that. Since I can't watch it while I'm doing this. It's not physically possible. I guess it is, but I can't multitask like that. There's just no way. All right. I guess the answer to talk to me is no, we're not going to talk to you. Galley will probably be rusty for a game or two. You're right. He's been out for, I think, about 3 weeks. So yeah, you're right. Probably. It's Brad. That's a rumor. I don't know if that's what the truth is. That he says here talk that Montreal's trying to get goalie Devin Levi, I guess from Florida. I think he's too small. Yeah, I mean, I don't see Levi being the answer. So I don't know. It's a rumor that's out there. Whether it's true or not, don't know. Till they actually make a move like that, then you don't know if that is true, right? Larry, the cable guy in the room. How's it going, Larry? Like I said, puck drop in about 5 minutes now. And nobody has an update for World Junior Championships? Nobody has an update. So confirmed there, Monty and Bobrovsky will be facing each other tonight. And Monty with the better numbers. So, I mean, that could be a thing there. You know, that could be a weakness there for Florida. Bobrovsky not. I don't think, has he played well at all since signing that big contract with them? I don't think so. And when I remember when they signed him, I was, I thought for overpayment, too long. The term was too long, and it's going to be a mistake, and it was. Hey, Mary Jo. Mary Jo says, have Dak on first line again with Armia and Drouin on fourth. I don't get you. You want Dak and Armia on the first line? I don't get what you're saying. Well, Drouin apparently centering fourth line with Hoffman and Dadonov. There's one. Bye. I don't get what you're saying about having Armia and Dak on that first line. We're getting ready to drop the puck. That's a little early, even. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I would know better because if I would wear my. Okay, so Doc's on line one with Suzuki and Caulfield. So there we go. Yeah, I know. I just heard it. I just said it too. We're underway. Yeah, I got a cough. Florida. It's in Montreal's zone. They're back. Oh, there's a pass to the center. Back to the point. To the. I can't. It's not coming out yet. In the corner now. Florida just kind of controlling the puck. I don't think Montreal's had possession of the puck yet. Now they got some possession, and do they get it out? No, they do not, and then they do. Suzuki Cross ice to Doc. Doc shot right on the logo. Bobrovsky makes a save, and we'll have a face-off there. Canada 2, Austria nothing. Thanks for that update there, babe. So over here, we got only 50 seconds gone in the first. No score yet. I say that because Montreal's been getting scored on pretty early in the games lately. We have another whistle for something. I don't know what happened. All right, what we got going here? Come on, boys, let's go. Jack Eye almost. And Andy's shot, kind of bobbly shot. Florida sends the puck back down to Montreal's end. Kovacevic behind his net with it. I think guys are changing up. Here he comes out. He dishes it off to the left, goes back to Kovacevic. He misses his pass to Slav. Bobrovsky sends the puck up along the boards. Who's got it now? Who's got it? Galley comes up with it. So at the point, Barron over to his partner, I guess Harris, back to Barron. Barron shot, deflected by a stick. And Florida's got it now, coming back the other way. It's Lindell, and tries to make a move on Barron. It doesn't really work. It's behind the net now. There's a penalty called. Or touched by a high stick. Okay. Right just scored. 3-0 Canada. All right, all you right haters, come on, let's hear how bad he is. Face off just over Montreal's blue line. Won by Montreal. Gooley back to Edmondson. He sends a stretch pass up to the blue line. Florida gets it, actually. They come back the other way. Cousins after it. He doesn't get it. Montreal cannot get the puck out. I don't know who that was anyway. Shot from on top of the circle. Monty, not a hard save. Hangs on, will have a face-off there. Made by pretty easy for anybody to score when you got the right guy passing to you. And that was no pun saying right, but yeah, I mean, face-off is to the right of Monty. Won by Florida at the point. Shot, score. I think that went in off somebody, though. Forsling shot from the point, and that hit somebody and deflected in between Monty's legs. That didn't go straight through, I don't think. And my glasses are crooked. There you go. That's why. Off Barkov. Yeah. It changes direction and goes through his legs instead of hitting the pad. Oh, well. So I guess Barkov's going to get that. Went off of him. I didn't see anybody with Barkov. I'll have to check. 1-0 Florida. This time, I seen last night Lightning were able to score on their first shot. This time it took 2 shots to get a goal for the opponent. Maybe by the end of the season, Montreal, it'll take 20 or 30 shots. Who knows? We'll have an offside call here against Florida. Not good. I think on a back-to-back night, especially not good for Montreal to not get the first goal. I mean, once again, they're having to come from behind. That's what she said. But so it's yes. I don't know. It's not gonna be good tonight. It'll be a long night tonight. No one talking to me either. I'm tired. I don't want to do play-by-play. Shot by Monty, right on to Bob Rob. He makes a save. He couldn't really corral the rebound. Comes the other way. Not Monty. It was Bobrovsky, I should have said. Monty had to come out of his crease, though. Good play. He handled the puck. Otherwise, it would have been a breakaway there. All right. Montreal with it in their own end. That is Harris and Barron out there. The rest of the forwards changing up. Harris up to Galley. I think he couldn't handle that. It's knocked away. Back into Montreal's end in the corner. Who's got it there? Barron sends it up along the boards, and it comes out. Galley after it. And who's got it? Slav in the corner. Is he going to stay on his feet? He does. Stays on his feet. Gives the puck to Dvorak, to Gallagher. Shot. But Rowsey saved it. Florida with it now. They're coming up through the middle. Over the line. Reinhardt, I think that is. Backhand centering hit Barron. Barron's cross ice pass hit something. A stick probably went out. So we'll have a face off there. Kelly, from what I remember, because it's been a while, but from what I remember, there's nothing wrong with it at all. Oh boy. The old doggy. All right, so we're gonna have, I think at the red line, we're gonna have a face off. Yeah, center ice. Won by Florida. They send it into the corner. It rings around to the other side. And they end up, no, it's along the boards. Arbor there trying to pick it up. No, who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? Florida does. Forsling in alone. His shot, I think that was a save. Still has it, though. Got his own rebound. And Jack Guy stole it away from somebody there. He loses it, and Florida sends it up to the point. Cross to the other side to Forsling again. His pass cross ice to the half wall there. They're along the boards with it. Florida comes up with it. Where is it? Oh, centering pass through the crease. It's at the point. Shot. I don't know what happened there. It went through the crease again. I don't know if that was a save or it hit somebody. It's in the corner now. Arby got it. Arby. Arbor sends it up to the line. It goes out. Who's there? 2-on-1. And the cross ice pass hits a skate. That was Dadonov, of course. It was Dadonov and Drouin on that play, 2-on-1. And of course, they couldn't even make a play out of it. Wright's behavior, he was, who cares at this point? Mario Lemieux wouldn't get up and go to the put on the shirt. Eric Lindros just stood up. Right? Who cares? I see Monty's got a puck in his glove, so he made a save there. And we'll have a face-off in front of him. I got no fluidity to my play-by-play today. Nothing. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. Back-to-back games. Even the announcer has trouble with them. The blind leading the blind. And the shot, not on goal, but it was somewhere. Julien Gilles, what is it tonight? I don't know. It's a kind of a mixture, a mixed bag of. So it probably mostly Granddaddy Purple. There might be some of that in here. I don't know. Actually, I have something that's crossed with that here. I don't know which one it is, but I know that it is. Um, yeah, it's a commercial break. Did I say that? I didn't say that. I am now. Trying to say the right thing needs to be put in the rearview mirror. Yeah, I mean he's not our property here in Montreal. We shouldn't be worried about him or talk about him too much. Purple Urkel, I've had that. But no, something I got here is crossed with Granddaddy Purple. All right, a long commercial break, and they're back now. So we'll have a face-off in any second now. As the ref or the linesman talking to, who's he talking to? Oh, Galley. And Galley was smiling. Wow, he talked to a ref, and it was a good exchange. Look at that. I didn't see who won the draw here. Andy almost stole that away. It's in Montreal's zone, of course. Florida with it in the corner. They're fighting for it now along the boards there. Gooley almost came away with it. No, Florida does in the end. Not cleanly, though. And Evans, his pass to Andy was no good. Florida sends it back. Habs going to change. Hoffman back to the defense. I don't know who the defenseman is. So Barron's out there. That was Harris, I guess. I don't know how the puck got there because my TV was all. But Bobrovsky got his glove on something. He hangs on while the face off there, and the scrum behind the net with Andy and somebody. Gudis, tough customer there, Gudis. So we got 12:35 left in the first, which I haven't said once yet. Shots are 6-3 for Florida, 6-4 now. It just changed. It's a 1-0 game for Florida. Everyone's looking up. Face-off will be to the left of Bobrovsky. When they figure out what they're doing. I don't know what's going on. So the Suzuki line's out there now. Nick's going to take the draw. And that's won by Florida. Bennett over the line, over Montreal's line. Into the corner. He tries to swing to the net. Can't. Sends it to the top of the circle. That was a shot wide. I don't know if that was wide or it was a save. Anyway, Montreal with the behind their net. That is Harris. Over to Barron. Barron up to Suzuki. Suzuki loses it at the red line. No? Oh, he sends it in. Florida sends it back the other way. Nobody there. That'll be an icing call. How's that not an icing call? How is that not icing? That hit nobody. I don't know if I know what icing is anymore. That's twice. Last game, too. Last night, there was a call that I don't know how it wasn't. So we got 11:25 to go in the first. 1-0 Florida. Here comes Montreal. Galley sends it into the corner, gets knocked off into the boards anyway. Florida with it. No. Slav. Centering pass. Didn't work. Gets back to Eddie at the point. Over to Slav. along the wall, comes up to the points, gives it to Galley, takes a shot from the wall, and Florida sends it back the other way. And now we'll get an icing call. I don't know. I don't know. Icing is, I mean, if the puck is sent from behind the blue line, or I guess just behind the red line, even, right? As long as it doesn't hit anybody, it goes all the way to the. I mean, that's icing. That just happened before. I've been watching hockey long enough to know what freaking icing is. We have a offside call against Montreal. Boring game tonight. I'm boring too. I mean, I realize my play-by-play sucks, but it's a boring game so far. Face-off won by Montreal. Gooley to Edmondson. Back to Gooley. Up along the boards. Pass gets away. Again, no icing. Must have touched somebody there. And Florida gets it out. Verhage chips it in. I think he went to change up. No, he's out there. Where the puck? Puck back the other way. Is there some fighting going on? Damn it. Did the guy say Uhura? What is this, Star Trek? Halfway through the first. It's a really boring game. It's so boring. I think the players are falling asleep. I'm not sure. Just nothing happening. I mean, it's going one side to the other. The passes aren't great. The pace is not good. Slow. Yeah, it's not a fun game. Big chance there. I don't know who that was, but good save there by Monty. It was like sleep. Oh, something happened. And then we'll have a high sticking penalty against Montreal. Who gets it? I know it's against Kachuk, so Montreal going on the PK, but I don't know who hit him, and I don't know if there's any blood. Let there be blood. Brad, I mean, it's right. I mean, that's what it is. And, sometimes, though, you get two bad teams playing each other, and it's a fun game. It's exciting. This one is not that. Not yet, anyway. First period, not going to be exciting. How far Florida has fallen in one season is kind of sad for their fans. I'm not sure what happened there. Personally, I don't know what happened, why they fell so far this year, but I guess the trade of Huberdeau didn't help. But when you look at it, I mean, Kachuk, he's doing the job. I mean, he's getting the points. I mean, I don't know if he's the same kind of leader as Huberdeau. I don't know. And maybe his teammates don't like him. I don't know. You got to think with a player like Kachuk, when they sign his free agent somewhere, how many players on that team don't like the guy to start with, right? I wonder if that has anything to do with it this year. Probably not. All right, so we're on a TV break here. They're just here they come back. Armia is the villain with the high stick. Yeah, he did get the stick there. They didn't say anything about being a 4-minute penalty, so I'm assuming it's just 2. Yeah, no blood. There was no blood. Let's see how Montreal's PK does. It's not like Florida's penalty or power play is not great. 18.5%, I think it was. It's not great. It was better than Montreal's. So Florida's moving the puck around. They're set up. They're moving the puck around, looking for an open lane to shoot or pass through. There was a shot just wide there. Moving it back to the point, over to Barkov on the. I think he's on the left. Yeah, over to. I don't know who's who there. I said Kachuk's out there. I don't see him. Barkov, wrist shot from the left circle, scores, and they're up by 2. His first game back after an injury. I don't know how long he was out. I think like 5 games. So it's 2-0 Florida. And yeah, I think we're used to that after 1, right? Power play goal for Florida. Ray, don't bark. Ray, don't bark. Oh, there you go. All right, so it's 2-0. We are how far away from the? Still got a ways to go yet in this first, I think. Cousins taking the draw. Okay, so both teams had their guy thrown out. Cousins and Slavkovsky. Cousins wins the draw. 8 minutes to go. Come on, guys. Good thing this is the late game. Imagine if this is like 11 o'clock at night and we'd be asleep. So Gudis interference on Gallagher. That negates the power play right there. Yeah, interference. So we'll have 4-4 for a little while. All right. So 4-on-4, a little bit more open ice. We'll see if there opens it up for Montreal to get a goal. That would be nice. If you're looking at body language, they just showed the Habs bench not encouraging. Personally, we're on the power play. No, it's 4-on-4 for a while. No. Oh, right, they had the goal. What happened? I'm screwed up there. Right, they had the goal. That negated the power play, I guess. Okay. There you go. I don't know where I am. So now we'll have a high stick on Galley? Is that Chris Lee? Might have got hit by a puck. He did. He got hit by the puck. But still, is that Chris Lee? If that's Chris Lee reffing, we're dead here tonight for sure. The game's over already. All right, there's a minute 32 left in the Habs power play right now. 7:15 to go in the first period. Panthers are doubled up on shots. A little more than that. 13-6. 2-0. Florida, and somebody's offside the line. L power what's that mean, L? It's a loser power play? Yeah, it's got small dick energy on this power play, that's for sure. Sorry, but that's what it does. What would the Habs have to offer in order to get Lafreniere? I don't know, why do they want Lafreniere? What's the reason they need Lafreniere over somebody else that's here? I'm just curious what your reasoning is. Not that Lafreniere is not. I mean, he's got 5 goals, 12 assists. I have him in fantasy. I mean, he's doing okay. But why are we acquiring Lafreniere again? But why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? If that's what they're going to try to do, why are they doing? That's what I'm asking. I'd like to know why you're thinking they're going to do that. That's all. Oh yeah, but Billy, that Lafreniere question. Since he's drafted, he's in rumor with Montreal because he's French. That's all. I don't. I personally don't think the Rangers are looking to move him. Montreal has like no energy. That's back to back situation. I guess that's what it is. But man, they look burnt already. And look, they score. Arbor from the point. I guess I was looking down. I love it. Now let's see if they get some energy or whatever momentum from that. I don't want to see the goal because I didn't see it. Shot from the burner from the point for his fifth or sixth goal. I'm not sure which. Jack Eye has yeah, not it's not small dick energy, that's for sure. I don't think the Wi-Fi nickname stuck. He was saying it didn't stick, so I don't know why I wouldn't use it anymore. 5.5 minutes to go. Oh, Armia's with the puck behind their net, looking for somebody, centers it, and I don't know what happened there, but didn't hit his man. Here comes Barkov over to the right side. Guy stops and turns at the half wall, and Montreal gets it out. Clueless with it. Over to his partner. Well, Where'd that puck go? Knocked down by Edmondson. And then somebody flipped it in right at Bob Robb. He'll hang on to that. We'll have a face off there. He's the leader among rookie demon with goals. I know I get that, but how many? He's got 5? No, Canada 5-0 over Austria. How many goals does Arbor have? Does anybody know? Do I know the kid that was taken one spot ahead of Drew? Yeah, I know his parents, but I don't know him. No, I don't know who you're talking about. Lafreniere for Slav? No, not doing it. The reason they drafted Slav was for his ceiling for a dynamic player. I don't think that's what you're getting in Lafreniere. I think I'm willing still to take the chance that Slav hits his ceiling and turns into that player. That's what I'd say. You got to try to figure like Lafreniere is what, third year in How many years since his draft? And you figure where is Slav going to be at that point? And I think it's going to be higher. Barkov was taken right before Drouin. Wow. There you go. Yeah, Grimes agrees with me. Slavkovsky, that's it. You took Slav for that home run. You hang on and hope that home run comes through. Because I just, if you're saying that Slav looks like he's going to be a bust, I mean, I don't see how you can see that. It's first year. It's his fifth. Arbor with his fifth. I believe his 11th point as well. Oh, they just put it up there, 11 points. So anybody wondering, I think if Arbor Jacki is going to get sent back to Laval at all this year, I don't see how they do it. I don't see how they do it. So, yeah. I mean, would anybody agree with that, or is it just me? Is this still the first? Is still the first period? Is still the first period? It is, eh? It's been a long period because it's such a boring game so far. It doesn't seem like they got a boost from that, really, but I don't know. Yeah, it's been a long period so far. Shots are 14-7 for Florida, so they're still doubled up on us. Hoffman gets the assist on the Jacki goal. It's 2-1, Florida over Montreal. Okay, but nobody's answered me about Lafreniere. Why are you wanting him to be here? Like, why do you want Lafreniere? And I guarantee you, the reason nobody's answering that is because you're going to tell me because he's a Quebec player and he's French, and that's bullshit to me. And they just scored 3-1. Nobody wants to tell me that, right? I've asked it a few times. Nobody wants to say to me that says you're going to tell me because he's French, and that's not a reason to make that trade. That's no reason to make to turn your back on Slavkovsky because the hot guy over there is French. I mean, come on. Anyways, how'd this happen here? Oh, stolen puck, like right there. Barkov with his second goal of the game. Am I right? Yep. And am I right? Barkov is a Habs killer because every time I see the Panthers, but Barkov's scoring goals against us, man. Oh, Barkov's got all the goals? I didn't realize that. They're looking at it. Can we challenge that? I didn't realize Barkov had them all. Yeah, born to be a Hab. I don't think that's what you're talking about. I still don't believe you when you say that because I just don't believe that. It's because he's French, and that's not a good enough reason. Exactly, baby. That's why I'm saying it. Oh, Anderson just and he's got blood. We're looking at a 4-minute high sticking penalty to Florida here. I didn't see it because I'm talking here, but he's got blood. He made him bleed his own blood. Look at that. Yep, Habs on a 4-minute useless power play. 4 minutes of not scoring while you got the extra man. All right. Grimes, it seems like that sometimes, but no, Barkov often he does well against Montreal. But BL, so you want to trade this former number one pick for our current number one pick, who was also dominating. Like, I don't understand what's the thing. It's him being French. Come on. Galley with a one timer. He was going 5-hole. Bobrovsky made the save. Oh, who are you talking about then, BL, trading him for? Because that Slaff's been mentioned. You can see his name there. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, people do it to me, but that's okay. Hey, soft guy, how you doing? Let's see. Already 30 seconds gone in there. 4-minute power play. Get one early, and you get a chance at two. Imagine scoring on 2 power plays in a row. Yeah, right. Gonna happen for Montreal. Oh, BL, you're right. You did say that. You did say that. You did say that. My apologies, sir. So we're under 3.5 minutes to go in the first. It's long, the first period. Can they get a goal? That would make it worthwhile right now. 2:45 to go in the period. It looks like they're going to burn out this first power play. Lackadaisical Mike Hoffman almost gave it away there. Jack Eye shot. Save. Bobrovsky hangs on. We'll have a face-off there as they got 18 seconds left in that first power play. Drew out on the power play. So no, we don't want to score. That's right. It seems like Austria must have won their way in. They relegate one back and promote a team. Yeah, I'm good. I hope you get better, Safka. The flu sucks. I got my flu shot, so I'm good. Yeah, I don't know that I want to give one of our first this year for Lafreniere. I don't know. I don't think I do. So we got a minute and 35 left in the power play total. So it looks like they're gonna, like I said, 4 minutes to not score on the power play. It seems like what they're gonna do. There's the drop pass to Andy this time. Come on, Andy, get a goal on your power play. Come on. It's like there's a curse that's been put on their power play. There's nothing they can do about it. Under a minute left in the power play, and they're just not gonna. I don't know. Well, I hope you get better soon, there, Sufka. 30 seconds left in it. And the final minute of the first. And they scored with 14 seconds left. Slavkovsky, I think, make it 3-2. Well, that's the score I had. So they got it in the first period. So if there's no more scoring in the game, I got the right score. So who? Andy got it. Andy got it. Yeah. So Andy with the power play goal on the power play that was taken against him. So that's fitting. I like that. No, they showed BL. They showed Slav in the picture to me. They just showed him. Usually that's the guy who got the goal. I just assumed. Trade Anderson now. Hoffman and Jackeye with the assists. So Jackeye with a goal and an assist tonight. Do they have any momentum from that? Let's see. Although the period's just about over, 15 seconds left. Dadnov with a shot. Another shot. Wide this time. No time left here. No. 4 seconds. 2, 1. That's it. So 3-2 after 1. Wow. A lot of scoring in the first. It makes me think there's not going to be much scoring in the rest of the game. But I've been known to be wrong often. So who knows why you're listening to why are you listening to me? I don't even know why. Jackeye doing Jackeye things. I like that. Anderson for Lafreniere. Yeah, even that I don't like. Anderson in a second. I mean, unless listen, you got to think of that you're giving them a lot of salary to take on, and you're not getting much back in Lafreniere's. So I doubt that it's going to happen. So we got 15 minutes till second period comes around. Whatever you guys want to talk about, let's go. Slav has had has anybody had a good game so far? I mean, except Barkov? Yeah. I mean, why not? Well, Sofka, you gotta earn it. You gotta earn it. He'll earn his points. Don't worry. Ryan, I kind of agree with that, right? Trade another high pick to get a guy because he's from Quebec. I mean, that's what it's going to turn out to be. And isn't it enough? No, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. Nope, not saying it. I'm not going to say, no matter what you ask me, I'm not going to tell you what I was going to tell you. Doesn't matter how you ask it to me, I'm just not going to do it. Come on, let's talk about something. What do you guys think of that first period? Do you guys think we'll have a very, very high scoring game here? Or, as I suspect, the scoring is going to slow down for the rest of the game? There might be some more goals, but it's not going to be 5 goals a period, I don't think. So I've got say that after they beat Sweden on Saturday. If they do, then I might. But I think that's going to be a really tough game. But okay, but BL, how do you know which pick is going to be outside the top 10? We don't know that till end of the year, right? So again, it would have to be a guess to close game between two bad teams. That's it. I wouldn't have thought. I didn't think Montreal had it in them to come back. Didn't look like it. And this game as it goes on, Montreal, you got to figure is going to get tired again. Grimes, they got to get a power play quarterback for that first unit. Yeah, Gooley, I would like to see them try. He's been power play quarterback what for the last 3 years in juniors. I mean, give him a shot. Barron, have they tried him out there yet on the power play? I haven't noticed. BL, yes, Gorton was the GM when they drafted Kako and Lafreniere. Now that's drafting them. Since then, right? It's how they developed them. That might not be on Gorton, and they might not. I don't know how their development of these two guys has been. Not every top 10 works out, of course. 100%. Not everyone does. I wonder what the percentage. Who's got that? What is the percentage of first overall picks that don't work out? I know it's not. It's not 100% that make it as far as being a star. And like I said about Lafreniere, if you look up his stats, he's got 5 goals, 12 assists. It's not like he's not producing anything at all. I think that's pretty decent. But what is he in his third year as a pro? He's still young though. Maybe he's a late bloomer. Gordon also has his fingerprints over the 11 Bruins Cups. Not 11 of them. Maybe the last two, right? Maybe the last two. The last two. Kako, I'm a little surprised hasn't really developed. I don't know. He meant the 2011 Cup. Okay, the 11. Oh, that's why I get it now. I get it now. I come around eventually. BL, that's 100% right. 3 years it took him. The thing I don't like about what you just said there is you're not comparing him to Guy Lafleur. I hope. I don't think you are, but I hope not. No, listen, Nathan and BL, didn't I just say though? He's a late bloomer, maybe, right? He's not hit his stride, and he's at 5 goals, 12 assists, and I don't know how many games he's played, but that's not horrible numbers by any means. So I'm not putting him down. So I don't know why you guys are thinking I'm putting him down. Everyone needs what they need. Everyone's different. All Quebecers are not created equal. Dubois is having a good year in Winnipeg, and Lafreniere just needs more play. What does that mean? I don't understand what you mean by that. I don't get the comparisons there. Lots of guys on here would rather have PLD. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I think you're gonna have to pay him a lot of money, and I don't know that he's gonna put up the numbers for it. Number one, I don't like his attitude in general, and I'm worried if you sign Dubois, he's not gonna like it here. The pressure's gonna be too much. He's gonna want to go somewhere else. I know his age is okay. I don't know how old he is, but he's what 25, so his age is okay, but the money's going to be big. Yep. Grimes, patience is key, especially when you're rebuilding. To jump, how do I want to put that to I mean, they're rebuilding. They've got things going, right? To say it's not happening fast enough, and the fence isn't, the grass isn't greener on the other side of the fence. That's what I'm trying to say. I think a lot of this wanting Lafreniere is just that. You can't always get what you want, guys. We're gonna talk about something else. Let's talk about something else. Grimes, it's got potential to be great with Florida really tanking this year as well. The draft could really could be just what we need to to speed up that rebuild, right? You got to have good drafts like this, or high draft picks, and we're gonna maybe get 2 of them this year. Yeah, it's gonna be great, and a draft that's really supposedly right loaded with good players. But Guru, I mean, Lafreniere is young enough that I don't know if that's the case, but I don't believe in trading for a guy because he's French. I know the words. You're not going to use them against me. We're into the first year of a build or rebuild. Last season was the teardown of the engine block. Draft was gathering first parts to build up. Next year, even more. Patience is the key. Exactly. Yeah, there's no way that we're gonna speed up the rebuild by doing it in 1 year. It's not gonna happen. We're gonna have to suffer through 2-3 years of the team being kind of shitty. 7-0 Canada. What third period by now, or is it over? No, wait. It started at 6:30. That's not over. It's second period. We are looking at year 4 or 5 being strong. If you consider that this is year 1, I think you're right. I think you're right. Yeah. And when you say strong, maybe even being a contender at that point, right? Well, Grimes, from what I understand, Monahan on the mend, he's skating again, so he's got plenty of time to get back out here and put up some numbers till the deadline. Why do I keep saying it's because he's French? Because I haven't heard a good reason yet for anybody saying why they want him that makes sense other than that he's French. Sorry, that's how I feel. I don't, I know it's not you, BL. So let's not go back to that. We got through that. I just think a lot of people, I think, is really what it's about. And I don't see why you would want to draft a guy or get a guy because he's French. Believe me, I get that. 5:28 left in the second in the World Junior game. Awesome. Larry, not a fair statement without, I think, saying, because it's not fair to say Bergevin left a lot of wreckage in Montreal. Yet these kids we're all looking at and have hope for and all that mostly, if not all, came from Bergevin. So he may have left some wreckage, but he also left us some good stuff. I don't think that's fair to just, yeah. But you're right. And Gordon and Hughes and St. Louis, they got a lot of stuff there's a lot of stuff has to go on here in this rebuild. And you can see it in this team. They're not good enough nearly at all yet. Grimes, I'm gonna agree with you there because when I was saying it before, I was thinking about last year and is that really a rebuild year? But it kinda was, right? So I'm gonna say I agree with you that it's our 2nd year of the rebuild. I don't know about last year, but I wanna agree with you that it's our 2nd year. Is that the case made by, there's a shortage of Canadian goalies? Anyway, listen, goalie is something they're gonna start looking at, I would think, but there's 2 goalies apparently in this draft that are gonna go top 20. It's possible Montreal goes after one. BL, but if you say Bergevin was brutal, then how did we get Gooley? How do we have Suzuki? How do we draft Caulfield? How do we get Arbor? I mean, are those guys brutal? I don't get it. Right? So I'm just saying offset. They have it offset somewhat, right? So I think he he did some bad things and he did some good things. BL again, is Gabriel Day that's this year's draft that's coming up, or is it further down? I forgot. Bergman gave us Suzuki and Jackeye. Caulfield and Gooley were pure luck, though. Well? How do you say that? It's the fact that they dropped down might have been luck, but all kinds of other teams passed on him, and Montreal went, "Whoa, we're not going to pass on him." And as a matter of fact, they had some deals in the work to move that pick, and they said, "Nope, we're not going to do that." And that's Timmins did that. He's gonna drop, and if he drops to us, we're taking him. And that's what happened. So sorry, it's not luck. It's luck that he dropped to a certain extent, but you still have to make the pick. How many other teams didn't? And for Gooley, I don't know. I don't know why Gooley was at 16, but I think he was rated or ranked in there when I was doing the video, maybe a little higher, but when I was doing the videos for that year, yeah. So I don't know about luck. You make your own luck, as they say. Okay, born to be a Hab, you're showing your age. I'm sorry to say, but to say here, I don't want Bedardi sounds too French. That's a stupid, asinine, childish thing to say. So you want to show your childishness, do that. First of all, we know Bedard's not French. So if you want to say that that would anyway, I'm not even going to get into that argument. That's just stupid. Suzuki is lucky because they wanted Glass. Doesn't matter. They got Suzuki, didn't they? I don't care. You weren't in the room. How did we get Drouin? He gave Galley a 6-year deal. Yes, I said bad, good, bad, good. They kind of balance each other out. What's Guru say there? Yeah, and we're forgetting there were he was good at trading. There were some good trades there by Bergevin. So anyway, I don't want to argue about it anymore. Anyway, you're bringing down my buzz, dude. I think they're coming back now. Anyway, hopefully a more exciting period than the first. All right, we got a face-off coming. Of course, Florida won that. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Hoffman played in Florida. Monty with a glove stop. We'll have a face-off there again. All right, quiet. Why am I quiet? Face-off is, I don't know what side of Monty, but it's on one side or the other. Evans wins the draw. We're 30 seconds into the second. Montreal pretty much came back on the shots, 16-14 now. Florida had doubled up on them. It's a 3-2 game, if you've forgotten. Come on, boys. Let's break it out of there. Cooley over the line, drops it over to Monahan. Not Monahan, Hoffman. Where did you get Monahan from? Anyway, that didn't work. Get a whistle. Thank you. We'll have a face-off. I think I don't know if that's offside or if it's icing. So either over the blue line of Montreal or back in the Florida end. I think it was an offside though. And I would be wrong. It was an icing. I guess Montreal won that. Anyway, Galley with it. A weird win. Looking for something happen. He's behind the net, trying to go back and forth. Now he's just sends it up to the point. Harris shot hits something. And Florida couldn't clear it, but then they do. Montreal, though, with the puck, they send it back too quickly, and we'll have an offside call right there. All right. Devo taking the draw? No, who was that? Drouin. Oh, I forgot Drouin centering fourth line. We're almost 2 minutes into the second. Nice steal by Jackeye. Here comes, it was that Dadonov. Falls on his face. Here comes Florida the other way. They throw it into the corner. Armia against the boards trying to get the puck. No go. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? Oh, and he does. Here comes. Oh, it was Caulfield. Caulfield. Why is Caulfield out there with Drouin? Someone tell me why. Get off the ice, Drouin. Oh, Harris's shot got deflected at the last second. That was close. Doc with it. Over to Suzuki. Caulfield up to the point. Back to Caulfield. Caulfield, where is it? His shot broke the other guy's stick, I think. Suzuki loses the puck. Here comes Florida. They send it into the corner. Guy couldn't get through the two defense. And they steal it back. Oh, they almost did. Almost did. That was dangerous. Montreal can't get the puck out. Then they do. And who's that? Andy almost got a breakaway there. Almost. Another turnover, but Panthers recover that real quick. He looked like that, Nathan. Sort of. I mean, it took him a while for it to affect him, but that's what it looked like. Almost 4 minutes into the second. 3-2 Florida. That White in the corner. Evans picks that up. Feeds it to Edmondson behind the net. He loses it. Who's got it? Barkov is there, so be careful, boys. He's looking for 4. Cooley up to the line, not very successfully, but puck does come out. Florida with it. Send it back the other way up to the line. And I don't know, the drop pass was not a good one. Slaff with it. Trying not to have an offside, I think. I don't know what he was waiting for. But there's a whistle anyway, so I guess we have an offside there. Oh, Montreal penalty. Too many men. God damn it. How freaking dumb is that, though? BL, I don't know. I said I don't want to talk about it anymore. Let's not do that. Because you could take any general manager pretty much and have the good and the bad, the same thing, right? It just, you're right. Some of his bad things were freaking bad. Doesn't change what I said. So we got, it's almost 5 minutes gone here in the second, and Montreal going on the PK. What was the, it was too many men on the ice. Yeah. Florida wins the draw. I'm going to set up, move the puck around. Nice little save on a tip in front of the net there by Monty. He'll hang on. We'll get another face-off. Hell, was Briere a Bergevin signing? And Semin, too? Doesn't seem like it. Seems longer ago than that. But, yeah, listen, those are all bad. All bad. I don't disagree with you. Yeah, why is Briere? It seems like Briere was here longer ago than Bergevin. 30 seconds gone on that power play. Montreal really doesn't want to give up the next goal. Ooh, Ekblad shot wide, just missed. Almost out, a minute gone in the power play. Come on, guys, get organized. Monty is down. Habs clear it. Under a minute to go. It's 45 seconds to go in the power play. Florida kind of hurrying up to get back up there, set up, and they do. Look how easy they set up. It's crazy. Montreal can't do that. They're moving around looking for an open lane to shoot through. 15 seconds left in the penalty. Scored. Kachuk with the power play goal. Larry, am I right? Briere and Semin were before Bergevin. That's what I think, but I mean I could be wrong, but they seem like that's longer ago than Bergevin. But at my age, I lose track of when things. Sometimes I'm not sure what year, but man, it seems like it's longer ago than that. It's in the early between 2000 and 2010, not after. I think so. It's 4-2 for Florida. That's how many power play goals tonight? I don't know. Somebody other than Barkov scored. So it's Kachuk from Montour and Barkov. Barkov gets the assist anyway. Delayed penalty against Florida. How come is the goalie out? Yeah, goalie's pulled, so they got the extra attacker. Florida touches it. Blow the whistle. Oh, we got some shit going on after. Suzuki pissed off at somebody. They're going on a commercial break. Briere was the 13-14 season. It just seems like it's so much longer ago than that. I'm just totally taken aback. What about Semin? Semin was before Briere, wasn't it? And that's not to say you're wrong. It just, to me, it seems like it's that much farther back. I'm not really, like, don't get mad at me. I'm not really questioning you. It's just my brain tells me it's wrong. Although, I mean, that's almost 10 years ago. Yeah, I never liked that Briere signing. I didn't like that Briere signing. It was stupid. And Semin was horrible. But there were some other good. I mean, he's had some good moves. I'm thinking of Andrew Shaw. That was a good move. Getting Phil Deneau. I mean, there were some really good moves also, but that you're not mentioning. Bergevin was GM from 2012. I know that. Semin was 2015, 2016. You're kidding me. Hemsky, I know. Okay, Hemsky, I know. I didn't think it was that, but Semin also seems so far like I don't know. There you go. So much for memories. It was a miracle Habs got to the Stanley Cup Finals 2 years ago? No, it wasn't a miracle. If it was the Leafs that got there, that would have been a miracle. Guru, though, Radulov is kind of on both sides, isn't he? They signed him and then he wouldn't give him his money. I mean, it's kind of, although apparently that's not true. And he offered the money and Radulov wanted more or whatever. And I think Radulov wanted to go elsewhere personally, but that's all right. We're underway again. Suzuki shot doesn't get through. You know who's like really unnoticeable tonight? And that's Cole Caulfield so far. Am I wrong on that? From what I understand, Radulov turned down the money. He offered him the same money that Dallas did, and he turned it down. Crosby getting the Order of Canada, deservedly so, I think. Doc shot hit Galley. Again, see Caulfield, puck went over his stick. He had a chance there. He's just quiet tonight. I'm not noticing him out there much. And again, this is the problem. I think until Caulfield and Suzuki get going again, we're not going to win. Dog just fell. Puck hits the linesman. Nearly hit. It looked like it did hit. Um, yeah, Larry, I don't know that they were all but done. They were all but done against the Leafs. But, it's just magic, right? Montreal, Toronto, magic. Montreal against Boston, it's magic. That's what happens. Plus, Toronto chokes. 22 seconds left in Montreal's power play. And the drop pass, nobody's surprised. That was not a double drop pass, by the way. Puck was poked off the stick. That's why Arbor got it. Okay, Arbor with it at the line. To the right side. I don't know who that was. Shot. Don't think it got through. Andy with the puck. Up to the line. Nope. Bobbled there. Andy's still with it, though. Arbor gets taken away from him. Here comes. Don't know who it is. Montreal not looking good on this power play at all. That's just sad. Just sad right now. It's just a sad power play. They're down to 12.5% going into this game on the power play. That's 3 or 4 power plays with nothing. What are they going to get to? 10%? Babe, I had heard that many times about Rads when they signed him. And it turned out to be true. And unfortunately, I think in that one, Bergman gets the blame on that, but I don't think that's on him. Come on, Habs, you need some more energy. Helmet off, get out of there. There's a penalty. That should be a penalty. He pinned Armia down while he's putting his helmet on. That shouldn't be right because he can't be in the play. If he's pinning a guy down, he's in the play. Horse shit refs. Not that it's going to make a difference if they got a power play out of it. Well, now. Larry Kovalev always played like that. That was well known at the time. I mean, I don't think it wasn't a surprise to anybody. This is kind of like by the way, I was right about the scoring slowing down, and this other than that, the effort and all that looks like the first period. Nothing changed. Just no scoring. I think at this point in the first, there was three goals already. Oh, big hit on Cousins by Arbor. He's okay, Cousins. He actually intercepted or got in the way of a pass there. Come on, boys. Let's do something here. Joshua Roy has a goal for Canada. Awesome. What's the score now? Still 7-0. It's just a boring game. I mean, unfortunately, back to being boring. .545 to go in the second here. Shots are 22-17, by the way, for Florida. Still a 4-2 game. You see Dadnov and Drouin out there. It's like, oh, what's going to happen there? Nothing. And then you add Armia into that mix. Three on one Panthers. They hit the post. I'm already just getting down to 5 minutes. Ooh. Barber clears it. Somebody just hit Arbor and he went flying, not Arbor, the guy that hit Arbor. That was kind of funny. I want to see that again. Guy bounces off Arbor. Come on, get it out of there, do something. Oh, someone got a penalty. Suzuki with a hooking call? Arbor. Oh, Kachuk and Arbor. Wow. That would be something. I think Suzuki just took a hooking call. BL, yeah, Jack and Kachuk have a chat. Who got the penalty though? Did anybody know for sure? The ref seemed to point at Suzuki for the hook. So Montreal going on the PK again. Because let's face it, when they're on the power play, kind of looks like they're on the PK as well, sort of. The result's the same. I think we're getting close to the end of the second, by the way. We're on this is the TV timeout. So commercial break. On a night, I don't have a lot of energy tonight. I don't know what's up. So my apologies to everybody that are here that has to listen to me. It's a stupid thing to say. Hope please stay though. But yeah, I'm just it's a weird mood today. Yeah, it is Suzuki for a hook. Oh, tripping. Wait, what? I think he hooked him, then fell, and then so yeah, okay. Evans with the draw. He wins it. I think that's Evans with it now. No, Andy sends it all the way to the net. Here, Panthers drop pass. Everybody's doing the drop pass now. Come on, baby, do the drop pass now. There's 3:40 left in the period. 40 seconds gone in their power play. Also, they're moving the puck around, looking for that open lane to shoot at. Kachuk tried to pass it through the crease. It popped up, and Monty grabbed it. Harrison Kachuk almost got. Was it Harrison Kachuk? Geez, pick on someone your old size there, Matt. Lucas, you got that right. You know, we got spoiled by their, the beginning of the season where they were lucky and getting the puck bounces and looking really good, and yeah, that went out the window. What is that? The flying V entry, the double drop pass leads to a triple deke. Yeah, whatever. But everybody's doing the drop pass on the power play. It's you never saw it before. Now everybody does it. 35 seconds in Florida's power play left. So far, a good kill here by Montreal. And puck's all the way back down with 10 seconds left. So it looks like they're going to kill this off. Maybe one last little rush for Florida here. We'll see. We get a whistle. 3 seconds left on an offside, I guess. 3 seconds left in the penalty. So basically, they killed that off. Oh, that was an icing call. That's weird. Montreal wins the draw. They're not shorthanded now. Can they keep the possession and maybe get a chance here? No, Harris gives it away. I've never really seen it before. When you say a Scotty game, is that you're talking about Scotty Bowman? I've never noticed it before like this. I mean, if teams did it, they did it every now and then. Eric Stahl's out there. Former Hab, two former Habs, Cousins and Eric Stahl. Oh, Scott Gomez. Oh, that's why it doesn't work. Scotty Gomez, though, had one good season with Montreal, his first. He had good points, and he had 14 points, I think, in the playoffs. They went to the conference final that year. After that, though, downhill. And I don't know, was that after he changed his number? Because didn't he get number 11? And then he just didn't do nothing. "22 seconds left in the second." Come on, almost. They flip it out, Florida. 7 seconds, we get a whistle. Am I right, though? Number changed and then he went quiet. What was his number before? I don't remember. For some reason, 54 is in my head, but I mean, I could because I just saw Harris. I don't know. But I don't forget what his number was before. But yeah, he took the 11, and I know that the fans weren't happy with that. And it was 91. You're right, 91. And the fans weren't happy with his taking number 11, and he wasn't the same again. Well, oh yeah, right. I was wondering what the hell's happening in the intermission. So after two, it is 4-2 for no, yeah, 4-2 for Florida. One period left. Sufka I used to, and then I had a fire in my apartment. Oh, what 7.5 years ago. I lost a lot of them in that, so I still have some, but mostly from 90, 91. That's what I got left. But yeah, at different points in my life, I did. When I was a kid, of course, we did. I had cards that would be worth fortune today, but we threw them against the wall to win the game and like stuff like that. And then when Gretzky's rookie came out, I know I was collecting cards that year to get refamiliarized with all the players in the league throughout the league. And I know I had some Gretzky rookies, but who the hell knew who he was? I didn't. And but yeah, I used to collect. I still have I'm sure I have thousands of cards though, still. I've done a couple of hockey card videos. Just look on you just got to go on my channel, type in hockey cards, and I'm sure I think there's 2, maybe 3 videos. You can check them out. Do I have valuable ones? Not really anymore. The one that I have that was worth the most, I don't know what it's worth today. It's not worth nearly what it was when I got it. Is the Sergei Fedorov rookie? I think it's right over there. You can't really see it, but it's right over there. The O-Pee-Chee Premier Sergei Fedorov rookie card. That was the premier card back when I was collecting those. It was worth 35 at one point in the Beckett guide, and last time I checked on it, I think it was worth maybe 75 cents. I don't know if it was 35 or 75 cents, so it's worth nothing now. But that's probably the best card I have. I have Manon Rayons. I guess that's a rookie card. I don't know what you call that. I have that. I have a couple of other Fedorov rookie cards, but the O-Pee-Chee Premier was the premier one, literally, of the time. I have some signed cards, which actually brings the value down, but signed Habs cards. I didn't get the autographs, but my ex-wife, her mom used to do volunteer work with handicapped people, and the players would come every now and then, and visit. And so I gave her a bunch of cards and asked her to get them signed. So I have a bunch of those. I have Denis Savard's, but they're not worth as much because when they sign on the card, it actually brings the value down, which is weird. When you think about it, it's kind of weird, but it's what it does. Bay, right? How much money would you have in baseball on hockey cards if you knew what you know when we were kids to keep them and keep them in good condition? Wow. That's all I can say is wow. Because when I was a kid, I collected like you know what though? I used to love to get the gum inside the cards. That was the best gum. There was nothing better than the little stick of gum inside the. So I used to a lot of it was for that, and we literally there was a game like closest to the wall. That's what we'd play, and it would screw up all the corners and shit, you know. But hey, we had fun with them. Okay, raise not hands, but say whatever you want to say. Me, who played closest to the wall with hockey cards when you were kids? Maybe you had a different name for it, but I think closest to the wall says what it is, right? Not only that, when I was a kid, okay, so it's a long story, but through marriage, I'm related to the Maislins, who now it's not a big name, but back in the day it was the big transport company, right? So both the Maislin brothers, two of the brothers, there were seven. Two of them, one had a share of the Habs and one had a share of the Expos. So from the Habs one, I got hockey stick from I think was I'm gonna say 71 or 72. All the players signed it, right? Now that'd be great to have on my wall, wouldn't it? But I played hockey outside with it. So yeah, idiot. I'm an idiot. I had everybody's signature. I think back in the day too, I was supposed to meet Bobby Orr because my dad grew up with and was friends with sort of with Eddie Johnson, who was the goalie for the Bruins at the time. And he didn't know Eddie that as well as he knew his brothers. There were like seven Johnson brothers. So I was supposed to go and meet him in the locker room one night, but of course I didn't. And I almost had his autograph. That would have been awesome to have met Bobby Orr. Thereby we'd be very rich. Yes. Nathan played that. Yeah, Larry, exactly. The gum was the best part of it all. And baseball cards too, right? Baseball and hockey cards. That was like, I loved that. Guru, was it goalies were the cards? No, we didn't play that one. We didn't really have that. Drew, the SO series though, I'm thinking it was a little later. You got it at the gas station. They were the small ones, right? I have some of those. In my hockey video, hockey card videos, I show them actually. So I don't know if those are the ones you're talking about, but they're only ones that I know of from SO. They had in baseball too, and they were similar. Humpty Dumpty had some. Also, you get them in the bags of chips, small little ones. Oh, you had the book? No, I used to, no the SO ones. I was working at a restaurant, their car. So when we go gas up at the we'd always gas up at an SO, and so I got a ton of them just from gassing up. But I only have like 5 or 6 of them left. Yeah, we didn't know anything about nice cards and lower grade cards. We just flipped cards out. Bayby played it. I knew you did, Bayby. You had to have. Drew says 72, 73. The SO series. No, I didn't have that one. For me, I'm talking about it would have to be right around the 90 91, 92 era. So I didn't have the early ones. No. Baby, we weren't idiots. We didn't know better. It wasn't the same thing as it is today. Darren, I do know that. Yeah, I guess that's kind of natural assumptions, but I mean, you're right. It's like, not really. I'm sure that there are a lot of people with the name Orr. That's number one. And just because your name is Orr doesn't mean you're a Bruins fan. You're smarter than that, we see. 86, 87 or so? No, because the job I'm talking about, I didn't start there till 89, I think. So this had to be 90, 91. So yeah, I'm sure of that. I'm sure it was that era. Because no, 86, 87. Maybe the in the Humpty Dumpty chips, that could have been 86, 87. But the hockey cards at Esso, that was 90, 91 for sure. Nine nothing for Canada now. Oh yeah, it's right up there in front of me. Although right now it's only 4-0. They're showing the highlights, I guess. The Humpty Dumpty ones were 90, okay. But the Esso ones, I'm sure they were 90, 91 as well. Yeah, they're showing the highlights there. They're up to 8, nothing there. No, they're saying it's 8-0. So unless they didn't get, they're saying 8-0 here. And we should be back. I would think we're going to be back in the next few minutes for the game. So period 3 coming up. By nobody collected. I mean, maybe some kids, the nerdy kids, maybe did then, but nobody I knew. Nathan, you're saying 88, 89. Was it that? I was like, would have been my first year at that. I don't think it was, but I'm not going to argue with you. But those, I have some of those. Sofka. Yeah, but tomorrow they'll be worth the dollar again. No, Bitcoin's gone down a lot. No, there's a Bobby Orr play. He must get a lot of that. Are you related to Bobby Orr? Are you a Bruins fan? It's got to be a tough name to have to be a hockey player. No, Bobby Orr, Gordie Howe, the Richards, Beliveau. That's got to be a tough name to play under. Oh, that's cool there, Larry. What did Antiques Roadshow? Did they evaluate it? Colton Ord. He's playing now, isn't he? Or how do I know that name? Is he a relation? I need the Panthers to score one more goal. They probably will. I was right. So no, they got one. I thought they'd kind of not score anymore through the game. Wait a second now. Bobby has a son named Darren. It's you. Admit it. It's you. Come on. Colton Orr was tough. I remember he was tough. Drew, you had them in 72, 73. I did not even know they existed back then. Born to be had used to have the O-Pee-Chee sets from the 60s. Wow. All the way past Gretzky's rookie year with inserts. That's awesome. Sold them and built peace on your house, I guess, eh? That's awesome, Born to be have. It's 10-0 now. Game's almost over though. How long left? 7 minutes left in the third. Yeah. I guess in case they need to, with the score in a tournament like that, doesn't the total goals have something to do with it as well? If it's a tiebreaker, you need a tiebreaker. So it's good to pile them up. Pile them up. Bedard got that 10th goal. Wow. I'm sure Austria wishes this game would be over. Larry, that means it was worth some money. I won't see that goal. I'll see it on, I guess on Twitter. I'll see the goal after the game. We should be back soon. I don't remember what time it was when they went out, but I hope that the way they're playing I hope that carries into the Sweden game. That's the one game I'm worried about. With the loss to Czechia, they can't afford another loss. So that's the game that I would be worried about is Sweden. I don't know how Sweden's doing though. So maybe it's nothing to worry about. The over-under was 10.5. Wow. Well, they almost they're right there. Sounds like they're going to get another one or two before that's all done. Jack Eye with some highlight hits tonight. In most games, I mean, it gets at least one. I shouldn't say that, not every game, but yeah, I saw a couple of good hits there tonight so far. And we got 20 minutes to play, and that should be coming up any minute now. So it's 4-2 going into the third. Can the Habs tie it? I don't see anything that says that so far that says to me that they're going to come back in this game. But let's say they come out in the third. Maybe they'll look better. I don't know. Matt did not take early retirement. I told you, Matt just bought a new microphone and headphones and all that. I doubt he's planning to retire. He's busy. It's holiday season. Matt's a family guy. He does stuff with his family, with his girlfriend's family. You know, that's the time of year it is. I'm not going to complain about it. Besides, you guys get more of me. How can that be a bad thing? I'd like to get some more of this game, though, so we can get it over with. Matt did not get discouraged with Montreal's losses. Hell, if we would have had that happen, it would have been last year. My God, last year was hard to do. The first part of the year, most of the year, was really hard to do under Dom Ducharme. I was really, really getting discouraged myself, and I couldn't see how I was gonna get through all the games to the end of the season. And then Marty took over, and that changed. Thank God for that. You need two more shots at WST for what? Here we go. We should be back in a minute now. So we had 5 goals in the first, only 1 goal in the second. How many will we have in the third? So far, I'm only off by 1 goal. I thought it'd be 3-2 for Florida. That's 4-2 right now. We'll see what the third brings us. We should have a puck drop any minute. Oh, that was funny. Slav is sniffing the salts there. The way he was banging I thought he was cutting coke there, making a line. I don't know. That's what it looked like to me. But that's not for kids. If there's any kids out there, don't listen to what I just said there. All right, Suzuki and Barkov taking a face-off. Won by a Barkov. Shots are 26-16 to start this period in favor of Florida. It is a 4-2 game for Florida. So far, looks like the same as I don't expect the play to change much. Habs should be a little bit. I mean, it's early in the period, but I mean, at some point, I hope they show some urgency to maybe get a goal and see if they can make a game of it here at the end. But I don't know. They're got to be getting a little tired. Remember, they played last night. So we get a puck deflected out of play. We'll have a face-off at the red line, I think. Center ice, I think. Evans and who's that? Bennett. Bennett wins the draw. Got to win some face-offs, boys. Kachuk with it. At the wall. Where to go? Where to go? In the corner now. Montreal with it. That's Arbor. It looks like Arbor. Maybe not. I don't know. I can't tell at this point. Was it Arbor? Who was it? Now I want to know. Yeah, it was. He just knocks the puck down out of the air. Kovacevic with it up along the boards to Evans at the line. He doesn't get it cleanly, and Florida sends it back in. Arbor with it. Backward pass to Kovacevic. He's in the slot. He's going to wait for some changing up to happen. He'll go behind the net. Almost 2 minutes into the third. And here they come. Is that Barron now out there with Kovacevic? I think that's offside there at the Florida line. So we'll have a face-off outside their blue line. Face-off is to the right of Monty. Won by Florida. Montreal doesn't want to draw yet in this period. Did Bedard have another 7-point night? That's what he just said. Icing against Florida. Is that what really happened? Bedard 2 7-point nights in a row? That's insanity. That's insane. Rosinski was okay, but when you consider how we got him, that's part of the Patrick Roy trade. Not good enough. Brad, there will be a team relegated out, and there'll be another one in. That's what happens. So, what are you going to do? Arbor, big hit on Cousins. Well, almost a big hit. I think he had to back off because her cousins turned around, gave him his back. Down the other way. And Florida steals it away and then loses it. Come on, Montreal. Let's do something here. Dadonov. Wrong guys out there, though. Oh, my God. Armia, Drouin. That's the guys to get a goal. They're going to get it for you. Sure they are. Maybe next year. So that's in that line. There's one goal out there. Am I right? One goal for Dadonov. That's it on that line. It's insanity that they're out there. Almost 4 minutes in here to into the third. Caulfield tries to go between two guys. Did not work out. He's got it back again up to the point. Shot hit something, I think. Gooley couldn't corral that puck. Went through his legs. Here comes Verhaeghe all alone. Scores. Yeah, Verhaeghe just walked in there. I want to see it again. Here he comes in between there. Edmondson and Gooley, I guess he beat there. Yeah, top corner, inside corner. It's Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe. Verheghe, something like that. Habs are tired at this point. This is not going to be. There might be more goals coming for Florida. I don't know. And he would a wraparound try. Bobrovsky will hang on to that. Of course, I remember Richard Zednik. The clothesline, McLaren with the clothesline on him. Isn't that what happened? That was Zednik, wasn't it? In the throat? Okay, face-off is to the left of Bobrovsky. Can they win a face-off? No, not this time. Oh, it's even spelled weirder than that. Pat, there's a game on, Pat. You know that. Did I have my microphone off for a while? I don't know what happened there. They just had it on screen. Verhaeghe, I think. Something like that. We're 5.5 minutes now into the third. I don't know that Montreal's got enough in their legs to get through this to come back anyway. I don't think so. Born to be a Hab, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's yeah. It would have been nice. I mean, what's the difference, right? Yeah. Doesn't really matter who was going to lose tonight. Montreal is just like not in this game now at this point. Seems like to me, anyway. I don't know why I need to hear it. Jeez, my ears are hot. Montreal is no. There's a lot more than Chicago and Montreal. My God, there's 5 teams in between them. So I think there's going to be there's a log jam there at the bottom. So all they need to be is in the lottery bottom 10 where they can move up to the first. That's all they need to be there. They're going to be fine. So let's see. What did BL says? So this is how it works. Austria will go down, and the World Pool B winners will come up. And you're saying that it is Norway next year. It's like soccer, right? In England, right? Where a team gets relegated to move down, and another team gets moved up. Ottawa's the surprising team there. I would not have thought Ottawa would be this low in the standings. So Brad, what's the difference? They're falling fast. I don't know what's the difference. It's going to be a shitty year. They're going to lose a lot of games. I don't know why you get upset. And out of that, next year going to be the same, man. It's not worth getting upset over. The TV timeout here. So commercial break. It's just a boring game. I would just wish when they have games like where you figure they're not going to win, but at least make it interesting, play better, or whatever, They're not doing that tonight. So, and they look tired out there. They really do tonight. They look tired and a little bit uninterested too. They're showing all the goals again. Plus, we need Caulfield and Suzuki to get going again. I don't know what's with that. Next year, miracle will happen. No, it will not happen. Miracles don't really happen. That's not a thing. That's a fantasy to think a miracle will happen. Penalty here. I don't know to who, but I'll find out now. High sticking call to Doc. So will we see a 6th goal here for Florida? I don't know. Oh yeah, he hit somebody right in the face. He hit Verhage in the face. Evans taking the draw against Barkov and did not win. I mean, have we won a draw yet this period? I don't know. I haven't seen one. "30 seconds gone in the power play." Florida just got back in Montreal's end. They're setting up. Cross ice pass to Barkov. Up to the point. Back to Barkov. Shot. Hit a stick. It was a weak shot. And yet, it scored. I don't know how that goal went in. That was bad. Kachuk. So now, what? Barkov hat trick. Kachuk hat trick. Is that what we got going? Now that I see what happened, it didn't look that. It looked like a weirder thing. But yeah, I see what happened there. BL, you had 5-2 in Barkov. Well, I'm sorry. They're tired a bit. It's back-to-back games. Don't forget that. And yeah, I kind of agree though. So what are they going to do though? Okay, they don't like the effort. Let's rebuild again. Let's just rebuild out. They're not going to do that. They're rebuilding. They know they got work to do. It just proves it right here, right? The Habs should have played Austria tonight. I like that. I thought they just said Kachuk with a hat trick, but I guess I got that wrong. So who has the other goal for them? I don't remember who had the other goal. Guru Barkov or open the scoring. Yeah. Did you have Barkov? 12 minutes left here. Anyway, listen. It is what it is. I just don't know what you guys are expecting to see on a rebuilding team. We see other teams rebuilding. We don't talk about them like that. Where's their effort? What's wrong? Well, we know what's wrong. Hey, Hawko. The pain of the well, of course, but I mean, it's not like we didn't know that was going to happen. Turning Papa Smurf out. Are you kidding me? The first person that is in this room that says fire Marty St. Louis and is serious about it, I'm just going to laugh at you. That's you're asking to be laughed at. I'm sorry. Yeah, BL had 5-2 though, Guru, so he's out now. Suzuki and Caulfield both disappeared today. That's some cool stuff there, born to be a Hab. So, Larry, you're saying that he said the opposite of what I said. Yeah, no, I get it, but it is a rebuilding team. This is going to happen. But what are they going to do? Right? They're going to change direction. And, like, I don't think so. We might see a demotion. We might see something like that happen, but there's 7. There's 7. That's a good one. BL. I got to see this goal. Like, I don't know what happened here. It's the kid that I can't pronounce his name got it. Passing play. Yep. Where's the D? Galley taps the kid on the arm, though. Like, good goal. Still 10 minutes to go, man. Geez, how bad is this going to get tonight? Okay, who did he say that they should buy out, Larry? I wonder, do you guys forget it's a rebuilding year, right? This was expected. You all got spoiled by the exciting early start. I mean, you got spoiled by it, but they're just, I don't know. This is how I figured they'd be at this point. Oh, Edmondson. What the hell happened there? Edmondson cross-checked Gudis, and then he fell and then took out a linesman, I think. His knee's gone there. How's Montalban holding up? Not very well tonight. And the whole team sucks tonight. It's Jack-Eye, not Jack-Eye. What do you mean by that, Randy? How you spell it, it's pronounced Jack-Eye, so you can spell it any way you want. What's the difference? Why would you buy these guys out? First of all, Drouin, he's expiring contract. Why would you buy out an expiring contract? Dumb. Sorry to say, but dumb. Dadonov, same thing. Dumb. Why would you buy out an expiring contract? That adds another year. So then now you're going to pay for him another 2 years. Like, why? Armia, maybe you can make an argument for it, but it's not going to be worth it. And Hoffman, too. It won't be worth it buying them out. They have to show some effort. I won't disagree with you there. So their effort's not great tonight. That happens sometimes. Well, they'll be rid of the dead weight at the end of the year. And Armia and Hoffman both have 2 years left. Hey, Kevin, how you doing, man? Who's with that? I agree with you on. I'm doing okay, Kevin. It's a boring game. It's a lousy game. Montreal's getting their asses kicked. It's a long night. My voice is going. I don't know. Smoke a joint and just relax. That's what I say. I just think it's funny that you guys getting so upset with this team this year for being exactly what we thought they'd be. I just don't understand why we're getting upset about it. I don't like watching this either, but I don't know how you expect much better. I mean, are you guys forgetting too? 5 rookies on defense there. 5. 5 rookies. You expect much different than that? Like, seriously. Oops, almost burped at you guys. BL, all the stalls are pretty big, aren't they? You could be upset. I mean, I get that you're upset, but I don't know why you want. I don't know. I just, you know, it's expected. We got spoiled at the beginning of the year. That's all. That wasn't sustainable. We're almost out of this. 9 minutes to go in this game. There's absolutely no way Montreal coming back from this. My picture's gone funny? It making you laugh? Really? What did the cannibal say after biting into the clown? Ah, it tastes funny. Here's my big joke. Ghoulie down. Oh, yeah, Ghoulie down. I'm not even looking. Oh, what happened to him? What happened? Show it. I want to see what happened. Oh, bad hit. Oh, his leg. His leg took a bad. Oh, that was a bad. He's skating on it. He should be okay, but maybe there's something happening there. Yeah, get him out of this game. He doesn't need to hurt himself if he's not already. Look at the leg. Look at the. That hurt. And his neck. That was a weird hit. Eight minutes to go, 45 seconds on their power play, and really a 7-2 game. I mean, what's it? Who cares what happens in the rest of this game? I mean, unless they turn on the Jets and they are able to come back, but I mean, that's not happening. You know what I'm more afraid of actually in this game is that this is the kind of game Florida needs to sort of get themselves kicked into gear and maybe, start climbing back up the ladder a little bit. I'd be more worried about that. Oh, it was Caulfield that was in the box. What the hell did Caulfield do? He's just an itty bitty little guy. Hell's Caulfield out there with Drew and Dadnov. The hell's going on, man? We'll have a face off in front of Bobrovsky. We don't know anything about whether he's injured or not, Anthony. I wouldn't worry about it. I would keep him out of the rest of the game, though, but we don't know yet. So we don't know. I mean, I hope there's no injury there for sure. I'm just, here's a question. I'm curious for you guys. What happened to everybody wanting the tank? All you guys that wanted the tank now are getting mad they're playing like this and whatever. How do you think they were going to tank? I'd like to see them get a goal back, though, just to show that effort. It'd be nice. I just don't think it's going to happen. They look defeated, no doubt. $5:40 to go, so we're almost out of there. Who's? I wonder why they do that. I don't know. I didn't notice that, but it's stupid. Maybe if you don't hear it, you can't tell the guy's injured. I don't know. There you go. Renegade Man says he wants them to tank. So he's not. I don't hear him complaining either about what he's seeing. I mean, I don't like it. It's boring to watch, but I mean, Brad, but they're not losing 8-2 all the time. It happens. Every team will have that during the year too. Don't say they don't. So that's all you're seeing tonight. Why get so upset in one game? If they did this every single night, 8-2, 9-2, like if there's that, but it's not like that. Cole went to the box for Edmondson. Right. That's what it was. I got you. From earlier, I asked why he was in the. Yeah, exactly, Nathan. That's right. It grinds. That's the problem. I think that's what it's wrong. It's a slow game. It's shitty. Everyone's just mad and upset. I think that's all it is. But yeah, it's really going slow this game. And it's not really like there's 4 minutes left and it's 9:30. It's not that bad in the long run, but it feels like it's been forever. I just wish it was over at this point. Who's but we're classy fans, man. We're classy. Can't It's not everywhere is classy like that. I agree with you though. What was the score yesterday? Was it 4-2 or 5-2? It's still not 8-2 though. There, Lucas, that's the way to look at it, right? Have a good night, Sofka. It's late over there. Thanks for being here as always, buddy. Anyways, I choose not to, win or lose. I mean, if they win, I'm really excited and happy. But in a loss, you know what? I choose not to get upset. Not yet. When they're a real team and they're really contending and playing well and all that, sure, I'm going to get upset with losses. But right now, I'm not going to get upset with losses. No. I was going to say it sucks. It's a sucky game. It's a boring game. Like, I'll be upset for that maybe a little bit. I'm not going to be upset with this totally. This is what a rebuilding team goes through. Thank you, Larry. Appreciate that. And have a good night, Larry the Cable Guy. Larry the Cable Guy. Hopefully, we'll see you next time, buddy. Although it's Saturday in the afternoon. I don't know if everyone's going to be there, but that's the next game is Saturday afternoon against Washington. Oh, my nose is itchy. There are going to be a lot of blowouts for the next 40 games. Listen, unless you have a crystal ball, you don't know that. You don't. It might happen, but you don't know that for sure. Right, Grimes? I miss getting upset over losses because they counted. Now, does it really? Renegade Man, I could see Edmonton getting traded, and I mean, I could see him going to Edmondson going to Edmonton, yeah, or somewhere else. But I could see Edmondson getting traded. Were we seeing some life in the team? Like now, it's too late, man. Guru probably right. 250 to go. Not much longer, and the pain will be over. And everybody who's upset about the loss, right? When it's over, just let it go, man. Just let it go. It's done. Behind us. Move on to the next one. Galley with a shot. Oh, Bobrovsky bobbled that, man. Now they got energy. Now they got energy. Look at that. Oh, a fight. Galley fighting. Oh, he took him down too. Montour and Galley. Oh, Galley gave as good as he got. Galley got it. What do you mean he could have got? He got up and he threw him down at one point. So I don't know. Good on Galley. Let's see what started this fight. Oh, I see what happened. Any takers on Galley? I mean, seriously though, at his salary, no. With that amount of time left on his, no. Slav gonna go serve that. Those two guys they just showed, Caulfield and Suzuki, they need to be the they got to lead the way out of this little slump. Sens beat Caps in OT. Awesome. Maybe we'll beat them on Saturday. I don't know. Doubt it. Also, before this game started, what did I say? I have this feeling of a long losing streak. I said another 8-game losing streak happening. This is only loss number 3. We got a few more if I'm right coming up, you know? I don't know why they got a penalty. Honestly, don't know why we got it. I think it's because of the way Galley went low on the guy. I think that just gave the extra penalty. And at this point, what's the difference? So they make it 8-2. What's this big deal? I'm just curious as what our power play percentage or oh no, this is on the PK, right? Okay, excuse me. Guru, that's kind of what it is. Caulfield and Obi fighting the way Caulfield's playing now. I just hope, yeah, that happens. I don't know. Both Cole and Nick are in a slump, man. Brad, no, not maybe when there's only a couple of years left on it, and even then, I don't know. I don't know who's going to take that contract, and it's not no knock on Galley necessarily, but that's a brutal contract. 1:15 to go, almost out of this. Monty made a save there, so we'll have a face-off in front of him. 41 shots now for Florida. Wow, 41-27. That's shots on goal. Grimes, it slumps. I mean, Suzuki does this. We know that Suzuki will slump, so he needs to get out of that. I would expect any game now. You know, I think when they do break out of that, that's when they're gonna win the next game. Under a minute to go. Kevin Price not coming back. That's just out of the question. It's not happening. What happened to Slav? Oh, nothing. He's serving a penalty because Galley. It was Galley's penalty. He got kicked out. I mean, it's the end of the game, so he's just serving it. Guru, maybe, but still not for a while. You're not buying out a contract with 5 years left on it. I know Grimes, eh? That's what I thought it was. Getting closer to the 8, but it wasn't. He's serving a phantom call. No, Galley went low on the guy on the knees. You saw against the boards. That's what Galley got the extra penalty for. I heard the announcer say something about it. I think that's fair enough. You're not supposed to go after guys' knees. I guess. I don't know. But that's what it was for. At this point, what's the damn difference? 14 seconds. I got to sit right to the end. I got to sit here and go through it. And that's almost it. Don't whistle. No whistles. Let it play out. That's it. Game over. 7-2. Florida. Their losing streak for the Panthers over. And we probably gave them a shit ton of confidence going into their next game. And if my cursor could get in there, I would get rid of that. And that's gone. Yeah, I mean, what do we really think, right? Was going to happen tonight? I was kind of hoping that, Florida was worse than I thought, and they would succumb to Montreal and would knock them down a little bit more, but I'm not surprised at this. But I mean, it's like every game. The way the refs call the games, I mean, they're asking for trouble in so many games like that to lose control of the game. So, yeah. All right. I'm not going to stick around long. I'm tired myself, and it's been a long day, and it's back-to-back situation. So, I'm back on Saturday, and I'll be, I'm sure, much more lively. So it's Saturday at 4. My pregame show will be at 3. It is the last game of the year. It is the last game of 2022. It's against Washington, and we'll see what happens. I think the way Montreal's playing, I don't have a lot of hope. for them to win. But right now they're just they're mired in a horrible slump. So yeah, so that's where we're facing there. Hey Adam, how you doing? It was a shitty game on Montreal. We need Suzuki and Caulfield. I think we won't see another win until Suzuki and Caulfield break out of their slumps. Because yeah. You don't agree with what? What did I say? They're last ever. They're shitty. What do you want from me? All right, I'm not staying long. That's it. I'm done. I don't know what else to say. My voice is almost gone, and I'm tired. And it's back-to-back games, so I'm leaving. So I'll see you on Saturday. I might be doing a live stream after the game, like at night. I don't know yet. So if you don't join us for Saturday, I might see later in the day. I don't know. It is New Year's Eve day, and that's it. I'm gonna stop talking now. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay safe out there. Peace out, y'all. And I'm getting out of here. And that's it. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. See you next time. Ciao, everybody. Have a good rest of the night. Like, really, there's still enough time to have fun. I don't know if people have to work tomorrow. I don't. Bye.